All right, it says find the product. The product is what you get when you multiply. And I'm going to rewrite this so that it's just a little bit bigger. And you can either use the distributive property on this, or you can use something called the FOIL method. And most textbooks teach the FOIL method because later on you have to factor, and to factor you have to unfoil, and so you really should learn the FOIL method. Okay, so the word FOIL, F-O-I-L, stands for first, outside, or some books say outer. I like to say outside. And then inside and last. Or it could say outer and inner. But I'm a mom, so I'm used to yelling at my kids, telling them to go outside or get their asses inside. So, you know, outsides and insides is the way I go. All right, so if you're looking for the firsts, you're going to multiply first times first. The 7D is the first term in your first set of parentheses, and the 4D is the first term in your second set of parentheses. So you're going to multiply 7D times 4D, and 7 times 4 is 28, and D times D is D squared. Then you're going to move, grab another color here, to your outsides. Well, your outsides are the 7D here and the 8 at the other end. They're like on the outsides. They're at either end, you know. They're at the ends. They're on the outsides. They're the farthest to the left and farthest to the right terms. So you're going to multiply the 7D times the positive 8, and that's what's going to go here for the O in FOIL, F-O-I-L. It's a positive 7D times a positive 8, so a positive times a positive is a positive, and 7D times 8 is 56D. Then you're going to move to your I for insides, and your insides would be this 4 right here and this 4D. They're the two terms that are like inside the sandwich. They're in the middle, you know, they're just inside. So you're going to multiply them. Now that 4 there is a negative 4, and this is a positive 4D, and you're just going to multiply those together. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I've got it up here instead. And that's going to be your next term for insides. And negative 4 times positive 4 is a negative 16, and then the D. And then last, my last terms, that's going to be the negative 4. That is the last term inside the first set of parentheses. And the positive 8 is the last term inside the second set of parentheses. And you're going to multiply a negative times a positive. That's going to be a negative, and 4 times 8 is 32. So this is what I get for the F. This is the O, this is the I, and this is the L. First, outside, inside, and last. Now that takes care of the product, because I did all 4 steps were multiplication. But I'm not done, because approximately 99.99% of the time, your middle 2 terms, which in this case would be the positive 56D and the negative 16D, those are like terms. So most of the time you can combine those. Your first term is still going to be the 28D squared. My last term is still going to be the negative 32. But when I combine my outsides and my insides, that gives me what they call the middle term. And 56 and negative 16 would be a positive 40D. And that is my answer. 28D squared plus 40D minus 32. And if I can remember this, I'm going to come back here, and they've already set me up with the box here. Or did I do that? I can't remember. I think it was already there. And I need to type in my answer, and boy, I'm getting old. I can't remember what the heck I wrote down. 28d squared. Oh, 28d squared. So 28, hit that, A to the B, stick a D in there, scroll up, delete, squared, scroll down, and then it was a positive 40d, and then it was a negative 32. My brain remembers. And how'd I do? Green. Woohoo! You know, it'd be really fun if something happened, like fireworks would go off or something, and not just green. I mean, hey, at least in Spider Solitaire, I get fireworks that go off when I win the game. So, you know, it'd be nice. Or maybe a couple little hands come up and clap for you. Anyway, that's how you use the FOIL method. First, outside, inside, list. There you go.